There's an entire world of activities for players to experience inside the huge Grand Theft Auto V. But what casual players don't know is that lurking beneath the surface of the game are countless intriguing mysteries. Here are a few of the best unsolved mysteries that don't make any sense. Who knows? Maybe you'll be the one to solve them. Zombie Outbreak. The zombie apocalypse hasn't hit San Andreas just yet, but the game has dropped plenty of hints that the end of the world may be on the horizon. Lester Crest, your wheelchair-bound hacker friend, has a box labeled Zombie Outbreaks in his home.
And you can be a real player, just like me.
It's right next to a box labeled Assassinations, and Lester does dole out actual assassination missions. Maybe Lester's research is more than just a paranoid fantasy. So far, Grand Theft Auto V's zombies seem more like a red herring than an actual threat, but that could always change. Mountain Ghost. Continuing the thread of supernatural elements, Rockstar Games even went as far as to include an actual ghost in the game. This mystery is only viewable between 11 p.m. and 12 a.m. game time at the top of Mount Gordo. She only appears to players at a distance. Attempting to get closer only causes the ghost to disappear. One popular fan theory is that the ghost of Mount Gordo is a reference to a character named Jock Cranley, who'd murdered his wife on that same mountain years ago. By the time he appears in GTA 5, he's running for governor of San Andreas.
I hate immigrants, the crippled. I can't stand unions, cops, old ladies.
Whether or not players can interact with the ghost or somehow bring down Jock is still unknown. Doomsday Heist mural. Ever since Grand Theft Auto V came out, fans have been scouring the game in hopes of deciphering the wide-ranging Mount Chiliad mystery, which focuses on a map found at the very top of Mount Chiliad. The map teases a UFO, an egg, a person using a jetpack, and a base hidden inside Mount Chiliad itself. Of those, the jetpack and bunker remained a mystery until now. Grand Theft Auto Online's massive Doomsday Heist update adds a handful of new multiplayer missions and a bunch of new toys to the game, including a flying car that looks like Back to the Future's DeLorean and a jetpack. The missions will take you inside Mount Chiliad too, confirming the existence of that secret base. Finally, the Mount Chiliad mystery is over. Or is it? Players found some illustrations that arrived with the update, and some think that the investigation is really just getting started. The All-Seeing Eye. The Jetpack Man isn't the only mysterious symbol that appears on the Mount Chiliad map. At the very top of the image, at the spot representing Mount Chiliad's peak, is an icon that fans have dubbed the All-Seeing Eye. And once you start looking, you'll notice that the All-Seeing Eye is everywhere. Lester has a poster of the eye on his wall. Franklin has a framed version hanging on his wall. SecuroServe, a company that sells you warehouses in Grand Theft Auto Online, has a version on their logo. Most strikingly, if you visit the Galileo Observatory at the right time of day, the monument outside casts a shadow on the ground that looks exactly like the All-Seeing Eye. What does it mean? Who knows? But given the eye's prevalence, there's bound to be an answer to this mystery somewhere. Infinity Graffiti. Savvy Grand Theft Auto V players already know the identity of Los Santos' most famous serial slayer. A newspaper clipping confirms that Merle Abrahams passed away while waiting for his trial to begin. The article notes that Abrahams was suspected of offing 8 men. While police never found the victims' bodies, players discovered them submerged underwater, wrapped in plastic and tape. What they still don't know is why Merle went on his spree, other than the fact that he's indisputably crazy. Merle has tried to explain, of course. He's left graffiti all over Los Santos, just waiting for people to find it. He scrawled a nursery rhyme on a rock in the desert, describing each of his victims' reactions in detail. Merle's prison contains more cryptic messages. But like we said, Merle is crazy. There's clearly some method behind the Infinity Killer's madness, but the full story most likely perished with him, never to be recovered. Aliens. If you manage to get a 100% completion score in Grand Theft Auto V, you'll be able to discover some UFOs. According to some, that's it. The mystery has been solved. But has it really? While the UFOs have been found, Rockstar keeps adding alien-related content to the game. In June 2017, data miners discovered an entire alien-related mission hidden inside of the game's code. Actually triggering the mission is difficult and requires special tools to change the game's global variables. Get everything right, however, and you'll be able to steal an alien egg from a crashed UFO and then fight off the alien invaders that are trying to protect their brood. This could be an Easter egg for dedicated Grand Theft Auto V players, or it could be the start of something bigger. We may never know for sure. Thanks for watching. Click the SVG icon to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Plus, check out all this cool stuff we know you'll love too.